I've got one thing to review.
Okay.
Which I think you can review as well, so you can talk with me.
Okay.
For people that don't know, Sony just remastered Spyro the Dragon, the whole trilogy, on PS4.
Yeah.
I think me and Liam have both completed the first game.
Yeah, I haven't touched the second or third yet.
No, I've played about half of the second one, but I've completed the first one.
Yeah, but we've completed it differently.
Yeah, Liam's 100% on it. I'm nearly 100% on it. To be fair, these games are not
trying
difficult.
to get 100% on it? Or
No,
So
because there are certain levels that just annoy me, and I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time doing it. It doesn't give me anything. It gives me that final level is the only thing it will unlock.
Yeah, our final level's a good one. It's a good one.
Huh? Whoa!
There's so many things to unlock in it.
Crazy.
And they change one of the sort of game mechanics a little bit in it.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So normally in the game, you can soar, but on a downward trajectory.
Yeah.
On the final level, it all changes.
I'm assuming you can fly.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you can only fly to a certain height until you unlock the next part of the level, and so it's quite a tall level, and you're essentially going around unlocking extra bits so you can fly higher and do more. And
wow, it's just incredible.
You're missing out.
Anyway,
that's all I'm saying.
I've completed the game. I just haven't done that final level because I haven't unlocked it by getting 100% of everything.
Have you completed the game?
Have completed the game. I've finished the storyline.
Well,
I've seen the end credits.
Well.
So anyway, I used to play Spyro, the first one, as a kid.
Same.
Like a shit ton. Mm-hmm. But I think I only played the first 2 hub levels.
Yeah.
Because when you first turn on the game and you enter that first zone, which is like this grassy castle area, I was like, holy shit.
I remember this.
Yeah. I know where everything is. I got to the second level, I was like, I don't quite remember the layout being the same as... my brain doesn't remember it like that, but the cannons, you've got these cannons that you can fire as Spyro. I used to do that all the time as a kid.
Yeah.
Guys go and hide in these tents, you can burn them down. Sometimes they flash their asses at you. Very funny.
I remember that.
Love it.
Yeah.
And I remember all that from being a kid. And then I got to level 3 and I was like, wow, I stopped so quickly as a kid because my brain just couldn't handle going further.
Yeah, I think as well. I don't remember how saving on Spyro used to work, but that definitely used to be an issue, right?
I do think that I might not have had a memory card when Spyro first came out, and that eventually I got one. But yeah, because I didn't have a memory card for years.
That would have made gaming very hard.
Yeah, you play games and then you just
sort of before memory cards were really... That's how you used to play those, the original Super Mario Brothers, right? You'd have to complete it in one sitting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think I used to do that with a lot of PS1. Not complete them, but I'd play them and I wouldn't have a memory card. Or memory cards had limited space.
Yes.
So it was like, well, do I want to delete my Crash Bandicoot save to put this game on it? And I'm not going to delete the Tiny Tank save, Liam, because that game is amazing.
Never played it.
It's good. But yeah, Spyro, really fun. Looks really lovely.
It's so fun.
It's so calming. It's not stressful like Crash.
No, it's relaxing.
You just get to wander around, have a good time.
Because I remember when we discussed it before we both played the remaster, and I said to you, from my memory, I don't remember it being a particularly hard game, especially compared to Crash. And you're like, no, it was hard.
No, it wasn't about difficulty. It was about length. You said, I think it will be shorter than Crash.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Because you said you reckoned you would reckoned you'd have it done in 2 days or something.
Yeah.
I said I think it will take you longer than that. I think it was longer than Crash, which I'm still wrong on. I don't think the first one is as long as Crash 1 in terms of Crash 1 you keep dying and having to redo bits.
It's very annoying.
But that was what the original argument. I wasn't like Spyro's harder because Spyro isn't a hard game. Even as a kid, I didn't think Spyro was hard.
It's so relaxing.
Yeah, it's literally just chilling out.
Yeah.
There was a couple of levels where I think I died twice in the whole game where I was like, oh, I misjudged that completely. I thought this was going to be a very easy level, and I just sort of tittered about and then got killed.
There was one level where I died 15 times.
Which one?
Treetops.
Oh, see, I don't know if I... Yeah, I'm talking about dying, in the course of the level...
Oh, no, from enemies.
Level killing me, because Treetops, you die half the time because you're like, well, I need to get to that other island because that's clearly where the last gem is, but I don't know how to get there. I wasn't counting those.
Okay, cool.
Because the game does kind of fuck you on that, where it's just like, you've just got to try and hope you get there.
Yeah. From enemies, it was rare.
Yes.
But you did struggle with the flying levels, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, fuck the flying levels. I don't like them.
They are, out of the entire game, they are the more stressful part of it.
It's not even stressful. They're just, it's learning a pattern. The levels are designed so that you don't have to do it all in one run.
Yeah.
You can get because because when you do it all in one run, you get the little like trophy icon thing that's like
you get extra
all
gems
at once, 600 points or whatever.
You get gems.
So it's like, whoa, you did it all at once. So to 100% of those levels, you have to get. There'll be 4 or 5 different sets of things.
Normally
and
4.
You've got to yeah. So like sometimes it'll be you fly through rings. And
Yeah.
You've got to go through the rings. They follow a path.
Yeah.
Then it will be like fly through the arches, which are similar, but they've got solid edges. So if you hit them, you fall. Then it'll be like blow up the planes. So you've got to try and shoot fire at these planes.
Yeah.
And then finally do the chests, which is you fly around, blow fire at chests, you get them all.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I like that. It's cool. The second flying level, I didn't 100% did it on my second try, I believe, because I sent you guys a picture where I got 99% and was like, I'll give it a second try. Did it.
Yeah.
First level doesn't have an order to it. Or it does, but it's not obvious what the order is.
No, you have to figure it out.
Whereas number 2 is literally like, the rings are in front of you, so you go through them all. Then it's like, look, there's an arch, and you go do that. So my issue with it is that I don't want to sit down I'm playing this fun game where I can just breathe through levels, having fun. I don't want to spend 20 minutes sitting there being like, what's the optimal flight path to get to this level completed? Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So I just don't.
Fair enough. I think, like, out of all those fun levels, there was one that gave me a bit of difficulty, but equally, like, in about 10 tries, I'd sort of figured it out. So it wasn't like...
I give up after 2.
It wasn't probably about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I can't be asked for that.
Yeah.
I'd much rather play the normal levels.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like my least favourite thing. Like, I don't... Have you played any of Spyro 2 yet?
Not yet, no. I'm really tempted to start.
I'm not spoiling anything. I don't know if you can spoil Spyro anyway, but one of these things, you, like, unlock secret levels. And my least favourite thing in that game so far has been unlocking a secret level and someone very excitedly saying to me, like, oh, it's another trial. And I just go, no, I don't want to touch it then. And I just walk off. I'm like, great, thank you for unlocking that bullshit for me.
I have to admit, right, playing the first game, especially at the start, I struggled with how cheesy some of the dialogue is.
I love it, but only because...
It's so cheesy. Like, there's one where you unlock a dragon and he's like, hey, Spyro, can I tell you a secret? And it's this, like, obvious thing that's like, hold this button to charge. And then Spyro's like, your secret's safe with me. And I was just like, this is... No. Stop.
I love it. I love Spyro. I love Spyro. I love the Dragonfly. I love all the dragons. It's so good.
That was my only, like, beef with it.
I love that the dragons have all become, like, very unique. I remember in the old game, they were unique in terms of their colour was different.
Yeah.
And... some of them were like they were part of a different like look of dragon.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, every dragon is unique in terms of how it looks. And like when you go to the different areas, you get. They might have done it in the old one because I never got to the swamps, but I love the swamp dragons. Just these hillbilly dragons.
Yeah.
They're so good. It's a good game. I'd give it like for the first one, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Only because I'm leaving space because I'm enjoying number 2 more.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'd agree with that. Like I said, it's like we've discussed these sort of games, like we did Crash Bandicoot in the past, and whenever we review them, it's always with the caveat: look, these games have like 3 games bundled in them.
Yeah,
we're only currently discussing you're discussing the first and the second. I'm only discussing the first.
Yeah.
So even if just the first is like a 4 out of 5, for me, you essentially that's worth a purchase. You've then got 2 other games on top of that.
15 quid or slightly more? Is it 20?
Is it 25?
Possibly, but even then, like,
yeah,
for the whole of Spyro 1 being remastered and being a good game,
I'll be honest, I had more fun for £25 playing Spyro than I did playing Tetris VR for £30.
Yep, fair enough.
You know, I give honest reviews here.
Yeah.